have come and gone since that day. How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the storm. For the one they called.
I will say that intro is so good. I think it's possibly like one of the best intros for this game. I think the only one that ever. Actually, no. Let me scratch that. This is like the second best one. The cinematic for A Realm Reborn is just so good because the ending cinematic for 1.0 is just too good. But it's a high bar. There are many high bars in this game that I am very glad are set. And honestly, I kind of just want to play ShadowBringers because I have been itching to play for so long and I haven't had the chance. So I do want to make sure all the things that I have up are good because I think I want to be good. And I want to make sure everything's fine because I'd rather not have anything really go wrong for a first time, but hey. Jankiness is always going to happen. What can I say? What can I say? It's to be expected. Nothing's perfect. Nothing can ever go wrong. And so, also, might as well have a chat cover, you know. Rather not have anything be said on there that I'd rather have on screen. I don't want to have too many people going about advertising, selling Gil, apparently, because apparently that's a thing that can happen. Or advertising their roleplay group, which honestly could be worse. Yeah, Moogle event. Forgot that's going on. I only really got the... Oh, there we go. The mount from Tsukiyomi's trial. But honestly, before I really even get into playing ShadowBringers, I just want to do the job quest for Reaper because I haven't had it unlocked and I haven't really gone back to it, and then just do the actual role quest as well. Yeah. Finally get a move on, thank God, because I have been so long have I been waiting to actually play ShadowBringers, and it has been something I have been wanting to do, and I have been holding off so much because I'd rather have this recorded so that way I could always look back to it. Is that my genuine first time being shown? Because the things I've heard, I want to experience firsthand. Yep, on the hunt. Still is eager to get the Void Scent hunt underway. Ah, there you are. Looking deadly enough with that scythe to make me weak at the knees. I waited it's time we stop faffing about and make ready to hunt our target. My lemurs have been hard at work scraping together what information they can. Let's see what they've got. Oh, Hello. I have muted myself. I'm very much proud of myself. Happens to the best of us. No, she's right. I've always told you to turn a weary eye to those outside the family. She's just doing her due diligence. But trust me when I say we need every advantage we can afford. I made my mistake misjudging Orcus's strength before. For my hubris, my family, my flesh and blood family was slain. All of them. Was planning on holding that back. A bit longer, but it was before the Lemures. I swore two things. I'd repay that suffering 1,000-fold, and I'd never let that bastard take anything from me again. I mean to keep my vow. I trust I can count on you to help that. You don't have to ask twice, boss. Your wounds are our wounds, even the ones that become scars. We'll see your vengeance rot. All these years I've scraped to make a place for us. I look forward to the day he'd pay his dues. It ain't just for me that we have to hunt him down either. He's a blight on Eorzea itself. The longer we let it fester, the more suffering it'll spread. We need to corner him now, while we have the chance. Are you ready? You know those woods as well as that. No, not like that. Hello, I do not like. Hello. You know those woods as well as any of us. We need your experience if we hope to be back before supper. Certified nod. Much appreciated. Alright, let's get to it then. Herman, I want you here in Ul'dah. Open your ears to the ground for any news of Orcus's movement. Arnegus, you lead us to where this woodcutter disappeared. By your will, boss. That'd be the central shroud. Our best course would be to set up from Bench Branch Meadows. Ah, yes. I forgot about Endwalker quest accepted. I still think ShadowBringers still probably has the best one. I just love the riff from it. It's just really, really good. Right on. Good, you made it. Before we set off, allow me to share the circumstance of our poor woodcutter's disappearance. As I heard it, he disappeared nigh on a week ago. Got lost, some surmise. But he was a seasoned woodsman, not some high-born traveler who forgot to buy a map. I questioned those closest to him. None could think of a reason he might want to make himself scarce. He'd even make plans to meet with his friends not long from now. I expect that promise will go unkept. Sounds like we can rule out a voluntary departure. I believe we can. The last person to see the man alive said he took his axe and ventured northwest. And that's where we'll set our trap. Here, take these. Agitech transceiver and a candle that scented like a Voidsen's favorite libation. Libation? God, I am learning new words altogether today. Blood. Blood. Just want to suck your blood. It makes sense, they just love Aether, baby. Once it's lit and the fumes are wafting through the air, every Voidsen within 30 ohms will come running. If either of us see Orcus, let's give the other a shout over the transceiver. As I said before, Orcus is inhabiting the body of a man. You put on an awfully conceiving performance when he needs smile. You'll give him a chance to work his wiles, or we'll spank your necks before you'll know it. As much as I want to accompany you, I'd only be a liability in a fight. Whether you find Orcus or not, return here and I'll report back to Lemures. Good luck and good hunting! Time for the good old hunt, once I can actually move. Oh yeah, I probably want to do... No, it's in... I forgot to change this. I normally just have this set on for mount music. I like having the map. Good old Gordania. I swear, I don't know how every time I always come back here. First time playing this game, I ended up actually having this be my starting area. Though I also end up having White Mage also be the same job I use. So it kind of works out. Oh. However, no ghostly fiends or slavering creatures emerge from the underbrush. If there are voids sent nearby, they must not be. Well, that didn't work out. But as I was saying beforehand, when I first started playing, this was like, it was very literally like right before Endwalker came out. It was that November. Started played at White Mage, and like when I re-logged into my account, I realized I still had some of the old skills. I had like Fluid Aura was something like that. I don't even know what it does. I barely even remember what I even had as White Mage back then. I only know the current kit, which I have gotten used to because I have played this Gunbreaker and White Mage as like the main classes I have actually played and gotten really like used to. There it is. I think this one should actually have it. And rule 3. And drawn by the Maleficent Odor, a void scent arises from the underbrush, but bears no resemblance to Orcus. It eyes you with a voracious hunger. Are we doing void scent hunting today? Good old Reaper. Thank God, because it's just very easy to really. I don't really have to think about it. It's just second nature. Like, I could not think about trying to do like something like Monk, because I have seen its rotation. And I like find myself wondering like, how do people do that? Because I cannot fathom. No, sorry, no. Alright, I don't have hand. You only get the head nods, the blinking eyes. But yeah, like, I literally pull up my classes. You can get an idea. Blade Samurai. I've messed around with the rotation at base 50. It's intuitive. It's intuitive, which is actually like very nice. Which honestly makes things a lot more easier for me because I can just kind of go with the flow. Same thing with like Summoner, because like I played it in like Palace of the Dead, which while doing the rotation there isn't really all that same. I can get an idea of like how it's supposed to go, and it's like very like it's really reach it. Apparently from what I heard. Also Dancer as well. I like Dancer. I just hate how a lot of the stuff you want to do is very much RNG related. Like, oh, are you able to proc your extra, not the combos, I forget what it's called, the additional steps that you can then use, and depending on a 50-50, you can get a feather. And with that feather, once I had like, I think it's like 68 or something, or is it 70? No, I don't think 70 because 70 is technical step. But I have not done because I have barely done any of the dancer job line. But threefold feather fan, feather dance. That's also another RNG one. Like, oh my god. Please stop with all the luck. I really don't like it. Glad to see you in one piece. Now, what's that you have in your hand? Blood-soaked ring. Blood-soaked ring. The Void Scent was carrying this? That ring. Where'd you find it? Find it. Oh, yeah, no, on a Void Scent, you know. Typical things. Let's see. And there can be no doubt. The Void Scent that Ruby Saloon is the very same one that murdered our woodcutter. Murdered? Are you saying... Aye. While I was searching for a place to set my trap, I spotted a shallow grave, hastily dug and poorly hidden. Through a thin layer of dirt was a body matching the... Machin, like Ochi. Ochi! Under a thin layer of dirt was a body matching the description of a woodcutter. Wholly nondescript fellow, save for the mark of a red ring moved from his finger. Well, ring. It was only red because of blood. No. Doubtless that ring was his demise. Honey baubles are a common fixation for Void Scent. Probably didn't spare a thought for the owner, only the prize. I suppose we can take comfort in the knowledge that it'll harm no one else. Orcus or not, I say this expedition was a success. Okay, I'm just gonna speak normally, how like my default voice for him, because trying to do it with how I'm trying to do it right now, not really fun. I kinda don't like it. Orcus or not, I'd say this expedition was a success after a fashion. I should apprise the whalers of what transpired. You two catch some well-earned rest. Thank you kindly, Arnagus. Arnagus. Sounds like a ship, like the SS Arnagus. Has a nice ring to it, you know. Well then, I'll see you back at headquarters. Oh yeah, Ventures. Painters, oh yeah. Well, that was a short quest. Oh, please, let me just teleport. Why was it so finicky? No, not finicky. Sensitive is the word I am looking for. Sensitive was the word I was looking for. There we go. There we go. To Weaver's Guild for quick access into some very nice music. Honestly, I very much hope that the music that plays in the week for the Lemures not really relegated to this area, because honestly the music very nice. I enjoy it a lot. The pop. Dun, 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 dun. There, I thought this would finally be over. When Arnagus has a lead, we're usually toasting our kill the day after. These are exceptional circumstances. Yep, truly indeed. Maybe we didn't get the satisfaction I promised, but sitting here with our heads in our hands won't do us any good. Let's be happy with one less Void Scent preying on helpless woodcut. The only good void sent is a dead void sent. Yeah, I agree with that. Thumbs up. Oh, hello, hello. Here, here. And comes from their endless hunger for aether, but bloodshed and tragedy. We were on the cusp of ending 2 decades of misery. That's how long ago August came into this world, raging like an animal free from his cage, and leaving my family dead in his wake. Southern accent, honestly, I think it kind of works for her, for Drusilla. She just has that vibe. The southern drawl, you know? Griefy's cost since then is immeasurable. No matter where his accursed feet take him, his hunger follows, and the realm bleeds to sate it. Of course, we aren't the only ones hunting him, but as clever as he is vicious. Not even the finest trackers have been able to keep him off his on his trails for long. Don't lose your heart yet, boss. While you were away, I was making rounds and I might have found... Hello, I will speak properly. Trust me, I'm a human being. I've spoken for over 20 years now. Surprisingly. Honestly, it kinda doesn't really feel like that. Don't lose your heart yet, boss. While you were away, I was making the rounds. I might have found something that'll soon bear fruit. Arnegus is following up on it as we speak. I swear, someday that man is going to keel over on my account. Still, there's no one else I trust to tell me the difference between the truth and hysteria. That being said, his work takes time to do right. Use this chance to hone your skills. If all goes to plan, next time we speak, you'll have a golden opportunity to test them. And quest complete. 75, right? Yeah. Well, time to go over to Rustarium. I've not been here in too many weeks. Too many weeks I have waited to get going for this. And finally, I am free to play. But where is it? Oh yeah, might as well just go right here. Might as well start the DPS quest, role quest for this. I have no better time to do it. Yep, there he goes. Blue Reek thinking just... I will do this. Hello, 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 I will do this. I will do this. I will do this. Blue Reek thinks you just might be the answer to his prayers. Wait, you wouldn't happen to be... Am I supposed to be someone? Yes, of course you are. It's plain from the way you carry yourself. You're just the sort of woman I've been looking for. You're perfect. My name's Lou Reek, and I am a bounty hunter. Not just any bounty hunter, I'll have you know. Nay, I won't settle. I am not one to settle for the run-of-the-mill prey. I hunt sin eaters. Not only that, I have recently set my targets on... Shame me for the way I speak, because honestly, I think I'm just better off not really reading this dialogue, because I just fuck it up every time. Honestly, it's kind of impressive. I'm proud of myself. I'm doing myself proud. Not only that, I have recently set my sights on a particularly notable speed, one of the 4 cardinal virtues, most infamous instigators of the flood itself. Naturally, it'll take a considerable strength and skill to defeat such a formidable leader, and I'm not afraid to admit I cannot do it alone. However, with the aid of equally formidable allies, I'm confident it can be done. And you, my friend, are exactly the sort of ally I am applying to recruit. Which one would I choose? I think I'll humor him. Aha! I knew you would be interested. And should the challenge alone be insufficient motivation, know that I have a substantial financial resources at my disposal. You will be duly compensated for your service, rest assured. However, as much as I am certain you are the right woman for the job, it's only meet that I put your skills to the proof. A simple test should suffice. Pray, do not be offended, but you will be shocked by how many people present themselves falsely in order to enrich themselves or to impress others. I mean, that was kind of like the whole thing with the introduction to Duelmore. Like the one guy saying that, oh no, I want to go into there, and so I can be with my friends, and he did that, but he couldn't really walk the walk with how he was talking. But I guess I have to go humor him. Well, so I really hope he doesn't make me travel far, because he does make me travel. Never mind, I am very much spiteful of him now. Can I just not do this? But what I would say, if it wasn't required to do my job quest at the end of this expansion. Also, I think this is probably my favorite battle theme. I just like this opening riff. It's probably the best opening for any of the battle themes in my opinion, because as much as I kind of do like a lot of the Stormblood's music, it's very much, it takes a while for it to get going, and hearing the opening riff constantly for Stormblood kind of just wore itself out for me. It'll probably do the same for this. And the same thing for Endwalker, knowing how it'll go. But you really can't pick and choose. You make do. Oh. Yeah, those are certainly giant iguanas. I don't know why I was just thinking of the giant frogs. A lot of the, like where Mordona is. I do not like them one bit. I just hate how they just pull you anywhere. Here we are, our proving grounds. You need only slay a beast of suitable ferocity before my very eyes to demonstrate your own. Naturally, you require bait to lure one out of hiding. Oh, we got someone. Oi, me lord, got your package here. He's gonna talk like that. Oh, well done, my good man. And here is your payment. Oh, this? The bait in question. Easier to have it delivered than to take a detour on and pick it up myself. Are they more efficient as well? Time is money. Now then, we need only place it in the open and slay whatever comes to claim it. I cannot imagine it'll take long for something to come to hither. Okay, so I guess I will have to do the traditional thing of slaying beasts. Fun times. That could be worse. At least I'm an actual DPS class, so it's nowhere near as bad. I remember one time I first did it with, I was playing Dancer, and it was at the beginning of Stormblood. Right before we meet Ordola for the first time. I just got wiped by the enemies that you had to go rescue the one guy from. And like, I think I had felt great shame because all that skill was for naught, fortunately. Also, these guys do damage. But I guess, it makes sense. It makes sense because I am not a tank. Back to the Crystarium. Here we go. Teleport back over. At least after this, I'm going straight into MSU because honestly, I want to see where it goes. And I'm just like mentally waiting for Emmett Selk to come back because I just want his theater drama. He has such an energy that I honestly love. I love his introduction where literally he gets shot by Varus and he just falls down. And he's like, wow, that really is a terrible decision you just made. Really not beneficial for any of us. Congratulations on a kill well made, my good woman. I dare say this is a beginning of a beautiful partnership. Let us commemorate the occasion with a feast. Eat, drink, and be merry. He really went all out. Now I'm not doing. Wonderful stuff, isn't it? My compliments to the show. Nope. Another helping? No? Are you sure? It really is no bother. Oh. Very well. Very well. I should like to return to our earlier discussion. That of the virtue I have engaged you to hunt with me. Is this... Who would be this one? Oh, we're... Really? You see, when I was thinking about, wait, no, do they only have physical? Because the only way that it makes sense, because you have the Rogadin Paladin, which is the one for the tank quest line. You obviously have the Lalafell healer, which will make sense for the healer quest line. Then you have Black Mage for obviously casters. Makes sense. But then you have only the Bard left, because that's the only other one, because besides that, there's Ardbird, but he's like a ghost, pretty much. So I guess range and melee share the same one? Andrea is her name, and she roams Nordvent in the guise of Rendare, fallen warrior of light and renowned hunter of Eld. He is a most elusive eater who has been sighted in every corner of the realm. Though her movements are unpredictable, he's often been witnessed pursuing and slaying extraordinary dangers. I can well imagine the question forming in your head. Why not leave her be? If anything, she's aiding local communities after a fashion. Alas, no. For the beasts she slays arise anew as eaters, which pose even greater threats to the small folk. So you see, this one wretched sin eater in truth sowing untold chaos by carrying on as she does. unleashing more of her kind on unsuspecting towns and villages all across Nordvent. Only you and I can stop her. So she was a warrior of light. Huh? Huh. What an odd thing to ask, but never mind it. But never mind all that. Whether or not they were heroes or villains, or whatever 100 years ago, it doesn't matter to me. The simple truth is, Brenda Ray was the greatest hunter who ever lived. Beating her at her own game would be an amazing feat, don't you think? And regardless of what the Warriors of Light were before they became Sin. That's what they are now. We're doing folks a favor by killing one. Well, what say you, friend? Will you hunt Andrea with me? Okay. Hello. Honestly, I get it because... oh yes, I hope I live. So that way I could regret. But, with pleasure. Hey, it's what I do best. I'm a warrior of darkness. So begins our formal partnership. Ah, I can see it now. You and me in the heat of battle, fighting side by side. Picture of courage and camaraderie. It's going to be grand. Naturally, it'll take us time to study and understand our prey. Eaters can behave in strange and inexplicable ways, particularly powerful ones like Andrea. Andrea. I've been doing my best to get inside her head, to think like a hunter, but it is easier said than done. Anyway, as soon as I am determined where we ought to begin our search, I will inform you at once. I really should have some water on hand time because I've only been talking for been like not even 50 minutes. I'm proud of it. And my voice is already starting to feel it. Oh, is the reward lacking? My apologies. Next time I will see that you'll receive rather more substantial compensation. Hello. Yeah, this is the healer one. Yeah. Empty already? You folks really need to rethink this one flagon at a time policy of yours. So, I guess dwarves are basically magic. Okay. Hello. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So yeah, it's magical and then just physical. Let's do it. Oh yeah. nice. Now I can actually start doing main quest for once. I have been waiting for this for too long. We go right here, and time for the fun to begin. God. For hunts. I really do like this area. Honestly, very nice. Looks really good too. So if I remember correctly, last we left off, quest-wise in the main story, we learned about the Oracle of Light, of basically the Notmanphilias. We also met the General from Yulmore as well. Notmanphilia is rescued to the people of the Crystarium. Alright then. Well, Mr. Exarch, what do you have to say to me? Is this gonna be voiced? I think it's probably gonna be.
You are doubtless eager to attempt Manphilia's rescue, and with your combined strength, you may well succeed. But as I said earlier, I do not wish to show our hand unless absolutely necessary. Twas not merely the night sky that you restored to us, but hope. Hope for the future of Norvrand. Unlike you, we cannot contend with the Light Wardens, but so long as hope burns in our hearts, we will fight on regardless. This I will prove to you.
We really got the whole gang here.
Thank you for gathering at such short notice. There is something I would ask you all. As many of you are aware, I received an emissary from Yulmore a short while ago in the form of General
Yes,
Brunton.
that's the guy. That's the guy I was with.
To my dismay, the General condemned the slaying of the Light Warden, and warned me in no uncertain terms that, should the Crystarium cast its lot with the Warrior of Darkness, there would be war.
I mean, it is to be expected. With a man who could somehow control Sin Eaters. Unfortunately, we have to make do. I mean, hey. I'm the Warrior Light. You know what I do best? Violence.
Let none be mistaken. We would be hard-pressed indeed to resist the might of Yulmore. Some would even call it suicide. And yet my heart cries out to fight. Better that than relinquish the hope that swelled in my breast when I beheld the night sky for the first time in 100 years. Or so says my heart. My mind, meanwhile, reminds me that to follow my heart would be to risk everything we have accomplished thus far. Clearly, this is not a decision to be made lightly, nor less alone. And so I put the question to you all. What should we do?
It sounds like a call to war.
Lord, you already know our minds. It brought tears to our eyes to witness the knight's return. The whole of Norvrand deserves the same, and not just because some children's story tells us so.
Yulmor's influence is far-reaching. Should war break out, trade would be subject to restrictions.
Okay, I have to be honest, I was not expecting that voice to come out of a Rothgar. Like very raspy voice. Hello, please, your most influence is far-reaching. Should war break out, trade would not be restricted to such subjugation. It's not my intention.
The flow of goods will dry up, and we will struggle to make do with what
Okay,
little
that sounds
trickles
better.
But make do, we will.
Make do does not sound good, my friend.
Aye, we can weather such hardships. Is that not the very thing the Crystarium was built for?
This
We have
felt
always
very
taken
nicely
pride in
here.
our ability to sustain ourselves. Not just to endure, but to thrive.
When all falls down around you, rise up. Those were your words. There may come a day when all hope seems lost, but even should the rest of the world give in to despair, we shall not. We shall fight on, that our children and our children's children might know a better tomorrow.
Rousing words apart, I never much cared for those Yulmoran bastards anyway. No better than common swindlers, most of them. Wouldn't know a fair deal if it came up and kissed them on the arse.
Kiss them on the ass.
Just you to spoil the moment.
Have some fun in this situation somehow.
It appears we have a consensus. Let it be known that the Yulmoran host at Laxon Loft has taken the Oracle of Light captive. They fear the power she holds over the Sin Eaters, and doubtless intend to imprison her once more. So, I move that we rescue the Oracle, grant her a place among us, and let that be our answer to Yulmor's ultimatum.
Among Us? Oh, I hope there isn't an imposter.
Yeah!
Surprisingly nice how quick these people are really to rally, actually get shit done.
In planning a strategy for the rescue, I open the floor to you all.
Also, I really like her. I don't know who her VA is. This has a very nice voice.
And there you have it.
Same with the
If Yulmor
Exarch.
wishes to denounce us as villains, then we shall embrace our villainy. Will you do so as well?
Ooh, villain. Villain arc? Villain arc? Right?
We
To
will
do
not be
war
outdone.
crimes?
Consider us your partners in crime.
I just want to do war crimes here. Come on. Actually, I'm pretty sure as Warriors of Light probably have done plenty of war crimes. I don't know where.
My lord, our proposal is as follows. We begin by deploying Amaro to occupy the skies over Lakeland. They should serve to delay the airship's departure.
Oh yeah, I'm all.
At the same time, we scatter dream powder from the air.
Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce
Not
it.
all will succumb to its effects, but it should thin the enemy's numbers, affording us an opening to swoop in and liberate the Oracle.
Very good. Siege your preparations.
Well, looks like it's time for everyone else to start doing their job.
And what
And
exciting crimes
for
would you
us.
have us
Ooh,
commit?
crimes,
Speaking for my
crimes.
fellow
I love
members,
crime.
I'd say we're capable of most things, though we draw the line at indolence.
Of course you say that. Like grandfather, like granddaughter.
If excitement is your desire, then I bid you join the guard. Captain Lena will give you your orders.
I swear, she just has a nice design. She's just very pleasing on the eye. Ah, God. That riff? Godlike. I just enjoy it a lot. Like, bum bum da na na na. So you'll be joining the gods. But however highly the Exarch thinks of you, you will receive no special treatment from me. Is that clear? Where's your salute, soldier? Hey! Better. More spirited than the Exarch's feebles attempt. Hey. Now, first things, you will need uniforms. Go to the Crystalline. Report to Catlet. Oh, Catless Everdeen, my favorite character. You'll see you measured and. Oh no, no. Last time that happened, I got ganged up by 3 people for my Scion's outfit. I'd really rather not have that happen again. Even if Chitaru is not here. Just because she's not in the first, doesn't mean her influence will not spread knowing her. Hey, now I can move. Also, I will say one thing. Going from like playing... Oh wait, there was... I could've used the word back. Sometimes we take these L's. I'm very stupid. There we go, I think right here should be... Oh no, what was I saying? Pick up. Like another character. Wait, they got a node? Oh yeah! Going from like... from Reaper to back to Gunbreaker, it's honestly very sad because I don't have like a natural gap closer and retreater. Like I only have the closer. But even that's dependent on enemy. Which honestly is like very sad because like when I'm moving about, I just like being able to use L's Ingress no matter what. Which I can't do if I'm not playing like a proper class. Hell, White Mage doesn't really get any closers. At least Sage gets Icarus, I think. Right? It's Icarus. Ah, and there's the last of them. Friends are being measured as we speak. Right this way. See to it you look your dashing best for your first outing. I really need to actually do. So I actually get an outfit? Outfit. Oh, nope. Done, are you? Let's have a look at those numbers. See. How goes it? How goes it? How goes it? Sorry, Captain. I'm afraid we don't have anything on hand to ready fit. We do have a few that are fairly close. We should be able to make them work with some minor adjustments. Very well. Lead to it. Have the uniforms delivered directly to the field. Okay, you know what? I think I'm just not going to do voice because honestly, it's very hard for me. And I think I'd just rather speak naturally. It's a lot more easier for me, honestly. I should take this opportunity to brief you on the mission. Oh, come on, controller, please. As mentioned earlier, we will deploy Amuro to scatter dream powder from the air. That like, guys? I mean, that's what I would think it is. Once the powder takes effect, an elite unit will storm the fortress to rescue the Oracle. Safe liberation is our sole objective. Engagement is to be avoided wherever possible. I assume we're to be a part of the said unit. Correct. The unit will be divided into two contingents, one deploying from Fort Job and another from Hostile Imperative. You and Alphino will join the former. You, meanwhile, will join the latter with me. Hey, I could do that. Funny girls gotta stick together, you know? It's very hard not having a natural hat. Before you proceed to your positions, you're to report to Chesamil at Baggeritz. Only Spaggeritz knowing this game because Isail with a Y is another character. Can't think of them off the top of my head. But yes, Baggeritz. You'll issue with a serum to ward off the effects of the dream powder. We shall be on our way then. Take care, my friend. See you in the field. We will see you in the field. Bye, Alphino. Bye. Feels more like bye, Red Alice. Bye, Blue Alice. That sounds like how I feel about him. I like Alice. I just like her energy. She's a mood. Quite far to the Imperative. We may use of an Amara from the Rookery. After you collected the serum, of course. Fully noted. Thumbs up. Oh, that's different. That's actually a job quest. Oh no, it's down. Area looks. I very much enjoy the aesthetic. Just having Crystal Tower. God, that looks so good. I'm like barreling into this. I'm like barely anything. Wait, is it like on the second floor? Oh, 1 week, 'cause I jumped down from the second floor. Huh. Navigating though. That is a different story. Oh, it's right here. I'm just being stupid. Pray forgive, they're just scared to see. Yeah, sweetie. Is there something you need? Oh, the guards come for your dram, are you? Here you go. So this will keep you firmly in the wake world while enemies are off in Dreamland. Funny you should mention. Dream. I very much like the Kirby leaping. It's an absolute energy that I aspire to be. Just aside, stuff is really foul. Most people gag like there's no tomorrow. If you don't drain every last drop, you're liable to end up taking a trip to Dreamland yourself. So I must ask you to drink it here and now while I watch. Come on, give the old crone a kissy. Well, do what I can. Not very good. Yep, not very good. Well done, sweetie. I'm proud of you. Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd even say you enjoyed it. Now you need to fear falling asleep on the battlefield. Stop care you don't lose any limbs. Alright? Don't tend to grow back. Trust me, I'd rather not lose a limb. Last time I saw someone lose a limb was at a dinner. I also had a bit of a friend. Potatoes being sliced into quite the fries. I will. Hello. Yes. What do you require of me? Ah, I'm about to take you to the Imperative, eh? As much as I would like to oblige, all our mounts are reserved for the coming operation. I fear you'll have to go by foot. Oh wait. Might be another way, assuming you are willing to hand. Well, never that easy. Weapon. I'm not pronouncing that name. I will mess it up. I'm going to butcher it knowing my luck. I was about to deliver an Amuro to Radisca's ground, one of the locations whence the beast will fly for the operation. The tower lies along the route to the Imperative. If enough is good enough for you, you may make the delivery in my... Very, very good. I'll ready their Amuro for departure at once. Wait, so do I get to ride it? Do I get to ride it? Ride it. Good. Oh, people are in cutscene. Radisca's round is to the north and west. You can take the road or you can fly. It's up to you. How can I fly? I literally do not have the Aether Currents, guy. Upon arriving, make yourself known to the sentry. He'll give you further instruction. You should become separate from the Amuro. Worry not. These are trained to return to the rookery. That is all. Go well. No, I can't fly! Oh, I didn't think they'll actually do that. Genuinely, I thought they're like, oh yes, they're just making a joke. Because you could fly. I thought they were going to like, oh yes, we're making a joke about it because you don't have the Aether Currents because you literally can't. But I like the Amuros. Also, purple. Very nice. This is where Nordvent's design is very, very appealing on the eye. Which I'm very glad that's the case because... Oh. Well. Am I gonna get the Aether Current? Is there like a way for me to... Oh wait, no, I can. There we go, because I'd rather get this right now because I'd rather not deal with it because Aether Currents are a pain in the ass. There we go. Back on it. There's still so much on the map. This is only the first area. There we go. Ah, the last Amuro. My thanks, friend. May leave the beast with me. You're welcome for doing the job. Hey, I don't believe I know you. Did you just join the guard recently? Oh, you know, I'm friends with the Dark, you know. Oh, that is the way of it. Well, you managed to arrive, and that's all that matters in the end. Bid you welcome to Oslo Imperative, one of our key strongholds in Lake. First thing you'll want to do is report to the captain. You'll find her at the lookout across the way. Oh, making me walk even more, huh? Can't have shit here. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Keep on him. Keep on him. And there we go. Hello. Ah, so rather than the Amuro delivering you, you delivered the Amuro. Oh no, thank you. I expect all soldiers. Speaking of which, I have a task for you. Oh. Ooh, ow. Oh, and I can't even wear the helmet. So much for getting, like literally the expansion you get Vieira as an actual race and in readiness for the operation, the Amuro will need to be treated the same serum as us. As you well know, however, it is not pleasant. In order to coax them into take, you have sprinkled it in your body. All that remains is to feed. Task I'm sure you will enjoy. Fetch the fodder from the 4 beasts. Feed to 4 of our beasts. Dismissed. Yo, Aether. How did I not notice this? I'm blind. Please, I need to make my life easy. Travel. I always take it. Hello, 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 hello. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Get a fodder. It's just simple busy work. That's all this really. Hello, my dear friend. I'm here to give you the foods with the drugs. Like feeding my dog is medicine. I had to do that one time because my family was on a trip. Because our dog is like really old. Oh. I moved too late. Too early. Because our dog is like really old. We had to give him like meds so that way on the drive up, he wouldn't really, you know, cause any issue. Let's just say the first time on the first trip to the place did not work out as well as we thought it would. Up there. Of course it is. I don't even have to. Like honestly, I kind of wish. I wish how other games, other expansions are like ARR, where once you complete it, you just get free flight. That'd be so nice. But honestly, I think the quests are fine as a. Makes it more, I guess, engaging. They have more things that you are occupied by. Even then, some of the like the one from not Western Kurthus, but it's like right before the Dravania Hinterlands, you get access to like a dungeon you normally wouldn't do if you're not going for Aether Current. Because I was in that area for my White Mage quest. I think it was for 52, I think. And I just see the dungeon icon. I'm like, oh, when do I go there? Apparently not in MSQ, but for everything else, for Aether Currents, apparently yes. Only did that like when I was like level 7 for Reaper, because I honestly, you expect me to run a dungeon like that when I already fully leveled? No thank you, no thank you. I am not humoring that one bit. The Amuro fed? For our fed? Good. The rest have already been dosed. We need not fear any of our mounts coming to the Dream Powder. All your units have now entered final stages of their preparation. The time is nigh. Make ready and await deployment atop the main watchtower. I will send you your uniform along as. That is all. May night smile upon us all. Running about. I gotta go all the way up there. Man. Dear light, if I had it. But you can't have it because that is too much to ask. Oh no 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 no. Oh, there's the stairs. I honestly thought that would have been right there, then and there. Because, oh wait, there's another level. And it's like, oh, great. Making my life more annoying as is, huh? Oh. It is what it is. Wow, okay, you're going like really, really high. I swear, if I was actually in game, oh boy, I would be having very much bad height anxiety. Oh, we get an instance. Like, yeah, you are really high up. No, thank you. The operation is about to commence. Stand ready. During the operation, your gear will be glowing. Your attributes and abilities will be unaffected. Okay. I've done this before. Oh yeah, it was for the Grand Company battle at the end of post Heaven's Ward, where you were dressed in an Ishgardian mail. And Phil, yeah. Probably voice acted. If not, then I could just take it off easily.
Moving. What now?
Ooh.
The Crystarium at a guess. Desperate fools. It'll take more than a
I like
handful
this
of
song.
overgrown lizards
I
to
like
ground
this
us.
song. There's a nice energy to it. Are knocking them all out. God, imagine having this back in the Saurus.
Sound the alarm!
I mean, that's kind of what Black Rose is. But a more permanent sleep, you know? Instead of knocking them out until they wake up, you just knock them out for good. Same difference, you know? Not saying I would advocate for it, but I'm just saying. Ooh, okay, actually, I kind of like the armor. Shame I can't have a helmet, though. Honestly, I kind of fine with it because I don't think I could rock.
Captain, the powder has taken effect.
It is time. Let us free the Oracle from their clutches.
Time to set light on these Amaru. The Amaru or Amuro? They're Amuro to me now. Come on, let me play the game. I want to fight some people, please. I want to fight people. Oh, time for actual gameplay. Time for I think this is the first instance of ShadowBringers. I remember. I think it might be. Because you really only have the first dungeon, actually. Okay, now I get to actually do... No, baby.
For the Crystarium!
Ah, feels nice to have this. Get to use my full kit. Oh, I literally couldn't even use it. Damn. The Alpha. Alpha no kinda rocks it, not gonna lie. I forget how purple this is when looking at it in like the day. Come on. No. Oh, you can even hear the riff. Come on. First thing you always gotta do, take out the healer. Come on. And then you go for second best. Gilmore may boast the world's largest army. They ain't got skill. For woman, we are no less mighty. Come on, we gotta do. Please aggro me.
Leave this to me!
Okay, I guess I'll fight the healer.
Let's give them a show!
I really want to feel Reaper. It's like, it has such a good character feel with emotions and like inputs. That it's just a very nice feel. So it's just also very simple to play. Like I could just do half brain. To have a target.
You're not alone.
Wait, what did you even try to cast on me? Was like Stone Skin or something, my god? Come on. Stone Skin isn't even in the game anymore. Oh, you can hear the riff. You fall. I just very much love how the expansions you could just hear like the associated like motifs of each one. Hey, eyes on me, eyes on me. Your eyes. Come on, please. This is one thing I will say that's kind of annoying. Playing Reaper on controller, having to constant double tap my shoulder triggers because that's how I get my actually to use like my actual soul gauge. So who's fighting a whole lot more, but who should probably be asleep? Hey, come on! Face me. Face me. I am the one you should be focusing on. I am the one who knocks. I'm the one who is going to ruin your life. Come on. There we go. Come here, Minfilia. I gotcha. Thank you. You from the Crystarium? Yes, indeed. Correct. We've come to rescue you. Your weapons, made to the same special. Ooh, Thancred. Be ready to use them. Understood. Please lead the way. Okay. Hello, tiny Minfilia. He's so young. Oh. I feel sorry about Minfilia. I like the outfit. The cape is very nice. Oh no. Oh. I'm fighting more people. What I do best. Brazen thieves. Oh, he's a monk, and you will regret coming here. I think you will, my guy. Come on. Fists. Goddamn scythe. I will stab you. Oh. Hey! Eyes on me. Oh, I'm barely doing any damage. Come on. It's cheating. Come on, we've been through this once with Xenos. I'd rather not go through this again. Did someone even try to rescue me? Well, then how about we just, you know, do something to keep them separated?
Vanity. Be gone!
Oh damn, Alphinaud's getting fucked up. You know who I am? I'm a warrior light motherfucker. I've fought people like you before. I was another person. Probably AoE, yeah. Okay. Bloodletting. Oh, is this like... I see. Oh, I get it. Come on. Come on. Fight me yourself, coward. I very much like these fights because you just get to do actual mechanics. They are such a far cry from how it used to be back in like the Realm Reborn. There we go. Because Rumor Borns was like, oh, you just hit this guy so many times. Now you actually gotta do mechanics.
This folly.
Okay, yep, I said it. Come on, here, old man. Come on.
It's over.
Oh, come on. Come on, I was doing good. Peter. Oh, you're following my ass. I was kicking your ass. I was dodging your mechanics, my guy. Oh, is Zanger gonna show up knowing that? It's probably gonna happen like that, you know? We gotta have him make his moment. What he does best. Oh. Is it like not like a not dragon basically for in Nordvent? Nordvant? It's Nordvant.
Dear boy, you bear a striking resemblance to the artist my master seeks.
Oh no.
By all means, keep your counsel. You will all have ample time to confess your crimes back in Yulmore.
Yep, of course, it's always Thancred. I had a feeling he was gonna show up, by the way. But hey, Gunbreaker Thancred! God, his outfit is just so good. I very much enjoy it.
Thancred?
My God, that's her new voice now.
So, you are the wretch who stole her from us.
And what if I am?
What?
God, how dare he? How dare he be good?
Pathetic. Vermin such as you are not worthy of the Oracle.
Come on, Thancred. You got something up your sleeve. Of course you do. Like, teleportation. Sorry, my guy, you've just been cheated out. God, the hero walk animation, like running animation is... Oh. Oh, Mr. Exarch. Finally pulling your weight. Here you are. Oh, that's elegant technology! That's elegant technology, because we see that in Circus Tower, the first Alliance raid. I know my stuff. I kinda do.
You would see your city razed.
I would sooner see it razed than conquered. Suffice it to say, we are ready to receive you.
Oh,
What
Mr.
now,
Exarch.
Will you face me yourself?
Nah, he's usually gonna run away.
I think not, General. I've quite exhausted my tricks.
Yep, of course you are. To be expected.
If you mean to give chase, I will not stand in your way. But you would do well to tread warily, for your quarry goes to a place where even Yulmore dare not bear its steel.
Oh, are we going to where, like, Urianger is at?
Ilmeg, the fairy kingdom.
Yeah, I think that's where he... Was that where he stole it? It's been a few weeks, I can't remember. Help and... Oh boy.
That mountain of indolence still had the energy to unleash his hounds.
Mr. Theater Boy, Mr. Dramatic.
Even the most pointless of conflicts may alter a world's course. And now the plan.
I like this song a lot. This song is like my personal favorite that was shown when he first was brought on. Like, this is the Emmett Selk song. I just like the instruments really just go for it, you know?
But how? How did the so-called Crystal Exarch bring the hero of the source to the first?
Well, after many trials and
As
errors.
if I didn't have enough on my hands already. Then again, with a soul such as that, mayhap there is another way. One which does not require bloodshed.
Oh, Emmett. You cheeky, 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 cheeky motherfucker. If only I had a gun on hand just to shoot him. Just reenact the first meeting of him, because I would love to do that.
Not so long ago, here in the shadow of the northern ranges, lay the great kingdom of Verbert. A nation with a proud history that the Sin Eaters cut short, just like all the rest. Since that time, these lands have become a haven for Fey folk. Dreamers frolicking amidst the ruins
Oh my
of
god,
a
that is
forgotten
bright. Bright for me. Ilmeg. 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 What was I saying before? Oh, yes. Someone's got to say something so I could actually...
We should be safe enough here.
Okay, there we go. Just, you know, use Tancred's gunbreaker blade, shoot Emmett Selk, and fall down the stairs very hilariously with nothing playing in the background. Yeah, the sound effects. And him just coming in from another room because, hey, I have multiple bodies, my guy. It's just an energy that I love to have someday. Well, it's just called being a theater kid. Oh my god, I could have been him. I could have been Emmett Selk. Oh my god. Thank god I do not have power in my life. Well, one of us has a white coat. Someone needs a change.
It's good to see you again, my friends. I don't know about you, but it feels like years since last we met. 5 of them in my case.
Why, it only feels like 1 to me, but long enough to warrant a more convivial reunion either way.
And why does Sankar get screwed over so much? Sent to the life stream. Loses all his ability to manipulate ether. Winds up naked with only a can do some very tasteful censorship. And then this. Stuck in here for 5 years. Literally the first one. Because, why not? I'd ask someone to be the butt monkey.
What brought you to Laxon Loft?
The girl, Minfilia, she and I were traveling together, hunting Sin Eaters.
Oh, she's like a ninja. She has the
she
thief
abruptly ran off on her own.
weapons.
I found her too late to stop the Yulmorans from taking her prisoner. And as I was considering rescue options, I observed that the Crystarium was on the move. So I consulted the Exarch, who apprised me of the details of the operation and issued me certain instructions. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I was to see you all safely to Ilmeg. And here we are.
Ain't just that dandy.
Urianger has called this place home for a while.
Yep, okay, yeah, it was Urianger.
Yet we have never called upon him, I am ashamed to say. 'Twas only at the Crystarium that we met.
Hardly surprising. This is not the sort of place one visits on a whim.
Feyfolk being Feyfolk.
Happily, having trespassed on Urianger's hospitality for a spell, Minfilia and I have an idea of how things work around here. Sooner or later, the Ilmorans will come after us. But before they do, the Exarch bids us accomplish two things.
And?
First, rendezvous with Urianger.
Okay, obviously. Oh.
And second, eliminate the Light Warden of this land.
And let me guess, I shall take in the light, because I have to do everything around here.
So, Minfilia?
Oh yeah, they'd never met before.
What made you leave Thancred behind, if you don't mind me asking?
You. The hero from another world.
Yes, that is indeed me.
I was asleep when I felt it. A presence. Someone I was meant to meet. They were close and I knew I had to go to them. But with all the commotion in Lakeland, I was afraid that Thancred wouldn't let me.
And would I have been wrong? Had I arrived a moment later, you would be back in your cell in Yulmore. And now we have Ranjit snapping at our heels. You really have outdone yourself this time.
Oh, Thancred. Oh, Thancred. Yep, he really is taking on
I'm sorry.
bad mode right now.
Thank you for saving me.
Not angry, he's just disappointed. Yep, he really has to look down.
Thing being scolded so.
Oh. And Feyfolk. You can tell by their accent. Oh, look at me, I'm Scottish. No.
Who said that? Show
Or
yourselves.
Scottish or Welsh.
Come now, put away that frown and have some fun with us.
I think the first one was Welsh. Thinking on it.
Yes, let's have some fun. Lots and lots of fun.
Which way was it to Urianger's?
We've been there so many times, but I can't. Why can't I remember?
It's because of memory fuckery in this place. Hey, folk.
Damn it all. We're already caught in their spell.
What was I saying beforehand? I'm funny. I swear I am actually funny sometimes. Anyways, Ilmeg is the fairy kingdom, and one might expect it is home to the Feyfolk. Most prominent among them are the pixies, who have a penchant for making mischief. They use powerful illusions to play tricks on all who venture into their domain. By way of an example, they can make a familiar past seem wholly unfamiliar, lead you to believe you're somewhere you're not. And we are now, I'm sorry to say, entirely at their mercy. Up. Oh well. Can't all be that easy, unfortunately. As it stands, we cannot hope to find the way to Urianger. For that, we must convince the pixies to lift the spell. From what I can make of the voices, creatures want to play with us. If that is the case, they should permit us to find their village. Lita Laron. Laron. I'm going Laron. Come. I have a sneaking suspicion this path will lead us directly into their mess. Oh, I should mention that Minfilia has been informed of our situation. Of the different worlds in our mission. And consider her an ally. Fair enough, I mean, sure. Oh, car. And it is so blooming. I'm getting my horse. Really can't see a thing with this lighting. Oh, hey, they're leading me to an aetherite though. I have met a wandering trap. Alright, thank God. First, I gotta attune to this. No, gotta have my fast travel points. Anyways. Well, here we are. Pixies are nowhere to be seen. The pixies are nowhere to be seen. Knowing them, their games have already begun. In which case, there is a variety of plants native to these parts with a distinctive furrowed tip. Looking grass is its name, so called because it's used to spy on pixies. To spy pixie. Or not. I'll explain how I know all of it. But first, I need you to help me find some. Oh, so if a voice calls to you, no circumstances should you respond. You'll only subject yourself to further mischief. Oh, duly noted. Yo, the blue chocobo! Hey, scrub. Just like me, for real, for real. Nope. Nope, don't respond. Sorry, I know how to play this game. Wind up Susano. Ah yes, I shall enjoy in this revelry. Search the scrub, but find nothing resembling looking grass. Suddenly, a voice rings. Hehehe, greetings, mortal. What is your name? No, I know how faithful work. If I give them my true name, I am fucked. I know a little bit about D&D. Fine. Oh, wait, oh. Not gonna lie, I thought that they disappeared after you searched for them. Apparently they do not, and I'm just being very dumb right now. Ooh. Slowly but surely. Hey! Nope. No, I did as you asked, Anchored, and I still got fucked over. I hope you're happy. Yes, you're welcome. I did find it. There you go. Yes, this is us armed. We should be able to see through the pixies' veil of invisibility, and seeing them is the first step to dealing with. Come, let's gather everyone and Uriange's trick to good use. I want to move fast, though. Please let me move. Please.
Farasitha, Krakleath.
Oh my god, he speaks fairy. Oh my god.
No! We're found! How did this mortal know our trick?
Can't make on the accent.
Wait! I recognize their souls! These two have been here
Okay,
before!
yeah. Okay, that is... I am like 50-50 Welsh, Scottish. I'm leaning more Welsh. Because I have played a lot of Xenoblade 2. I have heard Nia's voice actor. Oh, you know, the Welsh cat. You get used to hearing it. The Gurdon, no.
Look, twins! How adorable!
Gormati accent.
Aww! Lay with us!
Lay with us.
We have neither the time nor inclination to play. We have come to see Urianger.
Oh yes, Urianger, the peculiar one. In return for a place in Elmeg, he agreed to a riddle contest with us for 7 days and 7 nights without any sleep.
I mean, honestly, that doesn't really sound all that bad for him. My guy speaks in verbose language. One riddle takes 1 day, my guy.
Oh, that was so much fun! We must do it again!
No.
I'm sure he'd be delighted. Now, if you'd be so kind as to lift your spell.
He's left. I want to get on with the plot, please. Yes, you should. Please do it for the good of the world.
I don't know, but this is their home, so we must indulge them.
Rather not.
Right, we've made up our minds. We will lift our spell on one condition: that you first lend us a helping hand. Or 2, or 3.
Ah, yes. Fetch quests. Always the fetch quest. First, with good Mughals of the Dravanian. Ah, yes. You want to be able to get the horn to some Icevelger? How about you do these random quests?
Once you've helped solve all of our troubles, we'll let you see Urianger. Pixie's on it.
Urianger. No, no, no. No.
Well, there you have it. Pixie chores. I suggest we split up.
Well, I guess we can do that. Always the pixies. Oh, there's this one. Oh, look at me! Look at me! I have a task for you. We are on our beloved village. And we want... I'm not doing the accent. No, I cannot. I physically cannot, will not. We want it to always look lovely. It can't Look lovely without flowers blooming. No flowers bloom lovelier than ever blooms. Here are some everblooms. Show them here, there, and everywhere around the village. Well, as a dimple, yes? There's a catch, isn't good? Oh. I shall be the quest marker. So hungry, I may faint. Fruit. Little fruit will set me on the right. You go and fetch for me. Just outside the village you'll find milk. Look. 2 great bell trees grow there. Give them a render up their sweet burdens. More BS. Where is this up? Are they in here? Oh. Oh. Sowing seeds. Touching farm. Oh my god, no, I'm getting the Pokeathon. Pokemon theme stuck in my head now. I have not thought about that song in like ages. I haven't really played Pokemon since, oh my god, Sword and Shield. I straight up did not buy any of the DLC for it, or any of the spin-offs really, because I haven't been done with it. I really have like the time or energy, like the love for Pokemon to do it. I just, the way the games are especially with like storage build, was not really worth it. Pokemon Legends looked, I was like, I wasn't really all that confident. The fact that we also got Violet and Scarlet, else we're getting the new ones. They didn't look all that appealing because they're already the second game. Second set on. It's like I wasn't really feeling that confident. I really rather not deal with this. No thank you. When I was younger, I did have a soft spot for it. I loved playing Black and White, even though I only really used my starter, and that was M4 or Epic. Oh. I actually gotta pull up my actual skills and actually gotta play the game. God, you're making me actually do work here. How dare you? It'd be a whole lot more easy if I didn't come to build house. Oh well. Listen, the music up. Do the goods. And fruits. Up and up. Probably only beat fellas. Makes sense, they're on MS enemy quest. They're always a little more durable than like the average on the underfield. Ouchie. On my luck, an enemy will spawn and I will be at low HP. Oh. I wish I could get away this blasted boardroom. Enjoy the night sky again. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Please don't make me fight more. Please. Let me watch her these. Okay, good. I was expecting to fight some enemies. I don't know how it would have came out, but it would have worked out somehow. Here we go. All is now good here. We've given water to our children. Thank you ever so much. All very dear to us. We wandered into Ilmeg as stray mortals. We grew attached to them and decided to take them in. Oh. Now on second thought, I don't like this quest line anymore. I feel sorry for these people. Soon yours would have been our children. The enchantment didn't catch as well as I'd hoped. Never too late, of course. Oh, thank you. I like being a person, not a ant. Actually, you know what? Make me one. It's a lot more easy. Don't have to deal with silly things like taxes, living. We're done sowing seeds. Sowing the seeds. Thank you. This shall help later on to its flower house. You see more where. We're to always hear you. Live deep for us. It was beautiful beyond compare. Almost all of it was by in the light. For a while we roamed. Eventually we see a place that men had together with our fellow faith. The land of everlasting. This is our home. It could be yours too. Forever and ever and ever. I don't know how I should feel about that. I really don't. Oh god, adjusting my seating. Like, okay. How do... Okay, yeah, we are in... Oh, we're in Kurthus! We're in, like, in the central Kurthus, because, like, here would be where Gridania is. This is where, like, Ishgard is. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense, location-wise. Do this last bit. Ugh, so hungry. Did you get the fruit? I did. You're welcome. Your life. Thank you ever so much. Saved me? Yes, you saved me from my boredom. You should have seen the look on your face when the bugs came down. I can't laugh. I'm sorry. Ah, you've done me a great service, mortal. There's one thing we pixies are serious about. It's having fun. Dull and painful things. Hate them. Sin eaters are dull and painful both, so we hate them especially. You mortals try to fight these monstrosities, but there's no fun in that. Best to avoid them altogether, we say. Of course you. Are there any other armor pieces I would be missing? No. Well, might as well use this. What? Actually. Oh no, it isn't an improvement. Oh, I should put the glamour then. Oh, thank God. New scythe. Back of myself. This is an outfit. I think hammers. You know, the scythe does work. Yeah, I understand that feeling too. How goes it? Not fun. So, a mix of menial tasks and pranks. Yes, that pretty much sums up my own experience. They have no troubles worthy of the name. Oh, how about the twins? How long are we supposed to keep at this? They're clearly playing with us. Indeed, whenever I inquire how much more there is to be done, the answer is ever the same. A little. I doubt they have any intent of releasing us in the near future. Urianger once told me a story about the pixie. They're born from the souls of those who died as children, or so it's believed. Though they don't have memories of their previous lives, the desire to have fun remains, printed on their soul. They live on only to play, keeping hapless mortals from their pleasures for years on end, sometimes even until death. In the past, when I sought to identify the true nature of ghosts, I came upon literature examining a similar subject. The soul is likened to a core that resides in the ether. Its presence is what differentiates things as sprites and arcane entities. On death, that core ordinarily dissipates alongside the ether that composed the flesh. However, it may be held together and bound to the corporeal realm, either by will of its owner, or by means of a certain art, or arts. If ghosts are merely souls without body, what does that make us? I think you've become that you're most, brother. However, the pixies may come to be. If we leave them to judge when they are satisfied, they will never be satisfied. Nay, we must negotiate new terms with the creatures. Where to begin? Seems to me we would need at least one among them to sympathize with us. Words are hard. In the course of your chores, if any of the... Hey, oh! Hey, yeah. Not only are you acquainted, but you've entered into a pact? I might have mentioned this sooner. I'm sorry. At any rate, I dare to hope this will offer us a way out. Without further delay, then summon this Fail, if you please. Sure. The chat, Well, time to use keyboard. Oh my god, I wasn't doing the right location. Location? Oh, my sapling has finally remembered about her lovely branch. With such a half-hearted, may as well lop me up and cast me aside. I have no child. Oh my god, you're really making me do this. Please, Beowulf, I need you. I need you. Okay, I can't copy, thank God. There we go. I love copy and pasting. So much more easier than typing.
You're late! I've been waiting for you to summon me ever since you came here. Waiting and waiting and waiting.
I'm sorry, I didn't know I had to. I thought you were
my sapling didn't so much as utter my name. Such a heartless thing she is. Cold and cruel and heartless!
Oh my god, it's like when you don't call your mom, you just get guilt tripped. Or like any family member. I thought she was just gonna be relegated to, oh yes, she's just here for plot convenience to access the retained market board.
Another self-important little brat. Just what we need.
Reminds me of my childhood.
Alpha, no. You've grown so much.
Alright, I'm sorry. It was a joke. Honestly, just a joke.
Never mind, I take it back.
But just now you called for me so earnestly, so fervently. I couldn't possibly stay angry at you. Very well. As your lovely branch, I will lend you my strength.
Well. If it isn't Theo Ool, the mold feel. It's been too long.
Not long enough for you to think of any new games, though, apparently. If I were you, I'd be bored of myself. Now let me make something clear. That mortal is mine. No matter what you do, she will never be yours. Never, never, ever!
Oh, not even a bit. But what about the others? Surely we can keep them.
No, you can't keep them either. They're for my amusement and mine alone. And if you lay so much as a finger on my sapling, I'll scatter the contents of her bag all over your precious village.
Please don't. I like having it ordered.
Cold, hard metal, furry, festering food, stinky, sweaty small clothes, and...
Oh, like that.
And all manner of other terrible, unmentionable things. How would you like that,
All right. But will you not at least let us play with the twins? Just while the others go and see Urianger?
Aye, that's all we ask. and we promise we'll play nicely.
It seems we won't be joining you.
Aye! We'll reveal the hidden Vernick to you at once.
I wonder if the language that the pixies are speaking is like Gaelic in nature. Probably is. I wouldn't be surprised. Looks not really nice. About the colors, oh my god, the flowers.
So this is the true Ilmeg.
Norvrend looks so good.
How are you feeling?
Better. I think I remember the way now.
Apologies for the delay. Shall we go and see Urianger?
Your lovely branch is useful, yes? So whenever you're in trouble, you must remember to make use of me!
Okay, Mom. Anchor faith. For no Alice's sake, let us be quick. It would be a shame to return only to find that they have been made to play one game too many. Now then, the place we seek is the abandoned manor of a noble man. A bookman's shop. After the fellow's vast collection of tomes, an agreeable habitat for a friend. We follow the path north. We should soon find the place. Come along. Finally. I finally play the game. Want to go on a fast mount. Ooh. This is the one thing I do miss. Being able to move fast. It is like such an underrated experience. Yeah, I have to go this way. That the flowers look so good. Oh, and I just aggro. That is be that way. Sometimes you just gotta take it in. Urianger, here I come. It has been far too long you've been worrying that. Finally, to see you with that. Last time I saw you was like that was Heaven's Ward. And here we are at long last. Give you Urianger's full abode. Come, let's see if he's home. Ah, waking sand. Pray return to the waking sand, please.
Urianger, are you in?
Unto a world weary of heroes, a hero wends her way.
Hey, there he is.
The Exarch did send word that thou wouldst seek me out, but ne'er did I imagine thou wouldst arrive so soon.
I love his outfit. I honestly just love astrologian out is very good. He rocks it.
Full glad am I to see thee once more, my friend, and none the worse for thy travails.
It's good to see you too, Urianger.
Run along, Minfilia. We'll meet you outside.
Let the adults talk.
Another one for you to imbue, if you'd be so kind.
He really is. He really saying, please make me my ammo, girl. If someone's got to do it. You can't do it.
I take it thou hast met with our other comrades already?
Yeah, unfortunately.
That Master Alphino and Mistress Alize now travel in thy company is of great comfort to me. As for the rest, it beginneth in earnest. The hunting of the Light Wardens, and perforce the war with Yulmore. Hark thee then to my words, and through them behold the vision that I did glimpse, that of the 8th Umbral Calamity. As I drifted hither to the first, traversing the boundary twixt reality and potentiality, I did bear witness to events yet to come.
What, my guy?
There I saw the combined forces of Eorzea and the Far East offering fierce resistance to the legions of Garlemald.
Okay.
So fierce, in fact, that they did begin to push the enemy back. Ilm by painful ilm
Really?
at first, then Yalm by Yalm, and Malm by Malm in time.
Honestly, I mean, I guess it makes sense because, like, Garlemald is, like, very much, would probably be very torn apart because they just lost Vilma, and they just lost it. Thanos is being accused of being not who he really is. And that's, like, kind of, you have the political situation. People who might seek to undermine it. Not wholly unified as it could have been.
Yet the joy they felt was short-lived.
Yep, Black
For in
Rose.
so doing, they did force the Empire's hand. Faced with defeat, the Garleans turned to a weapon most vile. Black Rose. Its potency defied all reckoning. Once released, the gas took on a life of its own, wreaking untold carnage not only in Eorzea, but in the provinces of the Empire besides. From fighters upon the front lines to babes in their beds, none were spared. And as the casualties became too numerous to count, so did the fabric of civilization begin to unravel. Nor did the land itself escape unscathed. For spreading from the site of its release, Black Rose brought death to the very soil. To survive amidst the chaos and upheaval, men came to live by the sword, the rule of law giving way, inevitably, to the rule of might. Thus was the spark struck and the fire kindled, and swiftly did it spread as a blaze in a field of straw to engulf every corner of the world. Nations worthy of the name did then cease to exist. And those souls brave and true who might have risen to restore order
He's the Scion's Traveler outfit.
Were no more. For the weapon spared not one. Not even thee.
Imagine having to be the one to see that. No. Perish. Destructive weapon. It's like not even destructive in the sense that, oh.
An endless age of war, begotten by the blight of Black Rose. Such is the legacy of the 8th umbral calamity which I did behold.
It's not even destructive in the sense like, Bahamut, the 7th calamity, like wreaked havoc, like visibly, like places were destroyed by his wrath. It was a silent killer. Destroyed even the land silently. You could not tell immediately. Only once it became reap what it sowed, for lack of a better word. God.
No matter the cost, we must forestall
Yeah.
this tragedy.
Here though.
To that end, I have labored during my sojourn in this world, discovering in so doing the answer to a pressing mystery.
Oh.
That of Black Rose's inexplicable potency.
It was said to like mess with the ether of That's where, okay, out of context, I've seen that scene out of context so many times.
Dost thou recognize yonder chart?
Oh. Ether. Part of the elements. I'm well learned.
Indeed. 'Tis a rendering of the elemental wheel, such as one might find in classrooms across the source. As the chart maketh plain, our world is composed of 6 elements, in addition to which there exist 2 poles in fundamental opposition. Astral, the active; umbral, the passive. As a reflection of the source, the first naturally compriseth the selfsame forces. Yet, curiously, there is a notable divergence in their nomenclature. To be specific, the denizens of this world
Really?
employ not
Okay.
the terms astral and umbral. Thus was I moved to inquire what names said forces had been assigned. A simple question which yielded a most unexpected answer.
What is it?
Upon demanding the name of the pole
Of
aligned
course
with
it is.
activity and growth, I was told that as life's myriad colors combine to produce black, the people of the first had called it darkness. At this, did my mind begin to race.
I had a feeling, but
It
like
was
it
only
wouldn't be
when I
that
asked what name
obvious.
had been given to the pole aligned with passivity that mine eyes were opened to the truth. Peace and tranquility being as purest white, unmarred by color, I was told it had been given the name of light.
Okay.
That's umbral light and astral darkness, yes?
Huh.
I'm no etherologist, but it strikes me that the nomenclature of the first is rooted in the generation of the 2 forces, while our own appears to focus on their effects. Which makes one wonder, have we had it backwards all this time?
I mean, we could. It's probably more in sense for people here in the first. Depending on how long this idea of umbral being dark, umbral being light, and astral being darkness, probably could be rooted in the sense of how maybe in the source that is long it's been very much research. It's being taken into consideration, like, of how it is implored in their world. Whereas, like, here in the source, it's very much based off of, like, the history, the iconography of it.
'Tis indeed a compelling question, and one which beareth closer examination. Yet what knowledge we already possess sufficeth to explain the chain of events.
The flood, right?
The phenomenon of etheric thinning observed in the source is the consequence of light, the power of stasis, flowing in from the first to stifle the movement of ether within the land. And according to Master Alphino, Black Rose slayeth by halting the circulation of ether within living beings. Should such a weapon be unleashed even as the first were rejoined, replete as it is with light,
that is dangerous.
We would have a disaster of untold proportions on our hands. A calamity. Well, at least we have a better grasp of what we're facing. Our objective, however, remains unchanged.
Yeah.
We are to
all know all
eliminate
the
the Light
facts.
Warden of Ilmeg. Speaking of which, were you able to ascertain its whereabouts?
Aye. 'Tis all but certainly ensconced within Leargear, the castle which standeth in the midst of the lake. To enter said stronghold, we must needs turn to the Pixies for aid. Fortunately, I have become quite adept at courting their cooperation.
Of course you will, Urianger.
Henceforth shall I accompany you, and do all in my power to ensure that my vision doth not come to pass.
I'm very much glad. I'm glad to have you in the party. I have been waiting for this moment for so long where you get to play an active role for once in the plot. Instead of being like, ah yes, pray doth return to the waking sands where I shall fill thine mind with explanation and exposition. For I am all-knowing, because I am a well-learned man. Like Y'shtola, but not like being always active in the plot. Ooh, level up! Hey. Is there any chance? Anything I should know? 76 is okay. Nothing in traits. Leon J fixes you with his face. My friend, ere I speak of the task at hand, there is a question I would pose to thee. What thinkest thou mine appear? Did you pick up astrology? Indeed, though the night be lost behind the shroud of blinding light, doubt not but the start. Let me try that again. Indeed, though the night be lost behind the shroud of blinding light, doubt not that speak. I just can't. Reading? No. Reading, yes. Reading lines? No, I can't do that apparently. Indeed, though the night be lost behind the shroud of blinding light, doubt not but that the stars still shine still. I have chosen to avail myself of their guidance, that I might not for us. For a blessing, my prior studies in astrology did provide me with adequate grounding in the art. But enough of myself. Let's now speak of our task. As I did mention, if we are to enter Magia, must need gain the Pixies' cooperation. This is a simple matter of presenting onto the gift. I shall procure a selection of viands that shall please their palates. Pray assist me in. Meanwhile, you. I bid thee obtain that which will please their eyes. In these parts there abideth a vile kin known for yes, a hawker. I shall lend thee a receptacle within which thou mayst capture a weakened specimen. Oh, do I have to do something? Please no. Oh, trying something? I can do that. Hey. Just a matter of actually getting the job done. But hey, I did it. Proud of me. Good job, me. Here you go, my dear friend. Thou art to return. Wert thou able to capture a hawker? Why, yes, indeed, I was. Ah, a truly magnificent set of wings. Retreat them at once to make fast their vibrant. Banquet too should return anon, on which I shall ready all the items for presentation. Pray, take thine ease, me. Okay. One, two, three. Ah.
'Tis done. The pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts. Ah, lest I forget.
I don't want to do it. Let me play. Oh, Moonbreeders. Silver.
White Orosite.
White Orosite.
Newly forged for thy use.
White Orosite?
Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary. Our eternal enemies.
Good old Ascians.
Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascians' essence.
My man thinking ahead. And that's Orianjo. Even still, Moonbreeder still lives on.
May I come in now?
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
I did as you asked.
That's my girl, thank you.
My guy really is acting like a dad right now. That crid still lives on.
I should probably explain. Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me. Which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether. I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Hey, Minfilia, to the rescue.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
My god, John Chase also did that as well.
Really? May I?
Just a cool uncle.
Of course, my dear.
Why not both?
Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire.
Oh my god, they're like a couple. I get it now. Get the Urianger for a dynamic.
Hast thou spoken to her of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any.
Please elaborate.
As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past. Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Armareng, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. It was there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
Oh, of course it's Echo. Flashback.
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
Oh.
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel. One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope. In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life. I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair!
Red.
I will not stand for it. I cannot. There must be something we can do. Tell me!
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
It is not their decision to make. It is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's. You have ever watched over me, Thancred.
Oh.
Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me. There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path. When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Minfilia, wait!
What happened?
To travel with someone. My guy deserves better.
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it.
Probably for
I have
the
told her
best.
many things. Where we came from, what we fight for. But of that day, I have not spoken.
I mean, I can't blame him, because that's like so much like emotional burden just to put on her, but like eventually he's gonna have to talk about it. How do you want it to end?
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate. The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
Minfilia,
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Lida Loran.
Probably. I'm fast. That walk when I could fast travel is a whole lot more easier. Up one cutscene to another. And we'll take the gold. No, is this the trial? Oh, do I have to do Titan? I know about that one. Oh, what is it that you desire? Rusty old coins like you collect, perhaps. We are resolved to vanquish the Light Warden of this island. For that end, we desire entry to Liagaia. What? A strange thing to wish for. Might as well ask for death. If that is what were we to argue, very well, I'll speak with the others. You've clearly been busy, Urianger. Would you be so tell us what we've missed? And he explained. Oh, that was the purpose of the gift. Is there anything you can tell us about the Light Warden? Aye, my lady. But circumstances most tragic, the Light Warden of this is our king ruler, Tanya. What? It was always not so, of course. Our king fought the first Light Warden that threatened our home, you see. Fought it and won. Oh no. You won too good. But all the horrible light that came out and went corrupted them, putting them into a new light warden. Now they're kicking only a name that remains of the wise and just rule that used to be. We had no choice but to seal them in the castle. The magic for breaking the seal we divided into 12 each to be kept apart until the time is right. And this dress is one of them, in our safekeeping for years. But we've decided to entrust it to you. Are you sure? Sure. Of course, custom demands it. Though you're most certainly going to your desk, we thought we should at least let you try. And we get to watch what happened. Oh. Of course. You can't break the seals unless you have the other relics too. The shell crown is with Fuaf. Stone scepter, Numo, and the crystal cap. Good luck finding them. Oh no, no. Oh no, no, no. Please make my life easy. Facts thus disclosed confirm my own understanding. Our quest life and now for us. First, let us Yep, whatever you said. Mentally, I am checked out. Huzzah. You know what I'm thinking? What if I were to just... I think I shall call it quits here today because my voice is very much uncomfortable and a little bit shot. I forgot how much I have to speak. But I had a fun time today. This was very fun for me. Bye-bye.